Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different from what we usually do. I'm usually all about beauty and skincare and all things foofy. And today's going to be a little bit more serious. Today we're going to talk to my friend Rob Souza, who has stage 4 esophageal cancer. And is that how you say it?
Yeah,
all right.
You said it right.
And we're just kind of bringing awareness to people here on the island. We're having a fundraiser on April 11th at the Chicken Box. We have a GoFundMe page set up, and we just want to bring some awareness out to people on the island and have Rob tell his story a little bit. And I guess I'll ask you a couple of questions and then let you
I'll answer them.
There you go. That's how it works. So, what were your symptoms? How did you first find out?
Well, I first found out I was having trouble swallowing. If I was eating anything that was like bread or something like that, it just felt like halfway down my chest it was getting stuck. And I had promised my mother when I turned 50, which I'm 52 now, that I would go for a checkup, which includes a an endoscopy and colonoscopy, which isn't the most fun thing, I guess. So you kind of delay it and put it off when that comes up. And I just, having the trouble swallowing, I just felt it was time to keep my promise and go and have it checked out. Upon the endoscopy, the doctor came in immediately and told me that I had cancer, but it wasn't known, what stage it was in, of course. And then I went up to Mass General, and when I went up to Mass General, we did a PET scan. And it revealed that I also had cancer in my lymph nodes and a spot on my liver, 21 millimeters long, and a little spot on my lungs as well. And I've been through 12 sessions of chemotherapy to date. I start my 13th tomorrow. And so I've done approximately 600 hours of chemotherapy infusion. And it's a lot of poison going into your body, and it takes its toll and side effects. I've been pretty lucky as far as side effects with me. A lot of people are really, really sick when they have all that chemicals and going through their body. And I've had fatigue and neuropathy, but I haven't had the most common nausea and just being sick all the time. Is something that's been pretty good for me. I've been a pretty lucky guy as far as the extent of so far. They have been from the first round of chemo. I was like, this is not so bad, but as you do more and more infusions, they do get incrementally worse. So that's kind of the devil in the cure, because it's keeping you alive, and it's knocking down the cancer, but the side effects are getting a little bit more severe, and a little bit more challenging to deal with. But the whole thing is a challenge, so that's how I look at it. It's a challenge that I'm meeting, and I get to wake up and see another beautiful day in Nantucket, and that's my goal. Keep doing that.
So you're having infusion, so kind of like, what does that mean? What's your schedule?
An infusion is you go into the hospital, and they hook you up to an IV, and all the different chemo mixture that they have, the cocktail that they prescribe specifically for you, are just done with a drip bags of chemo, and they do that for about 3 hours, and then they prepare a infusion pump with a bag that you can leave the hospital with. And so I have a port that's been implanted, and it's one portion of it goes right into my heart, and it's in my chest. They implanted it into my chest, and so they just hook up the chemo infusion into that port, and it has a little motorized pump, and you leave the hospital with this bag, and you're on it for another 46 hours. And so it just works on its own and buzzes every couple of minutes, and it's pumping juice into you, and that's it as far as the infusion. And I have to say, the team that I have here on Nantucket is amazing. the Infusion team and my oncologist, Jane Kelly. I can't thank them enough because they're right there for me.
So now we are looking to raise some money to help you with medical expenses. So tell everybody a little bit about your fundraiser that's coming up.
Yeah, I have a fundraiser that's we're going to have it at the Chicken Box on April 11th, and it's going to be from 8 to 11 o'clock. And we're going to have, we have a lot of Nantucket people that have donated things. We're going to be doing a Chinese auction. We're going to be doing a 50-50 raffle, and we're going to have cranberry alarm clock for the music, and I'm really looking forward to it. Seeing a lot of my Nantucket people that I love there, and
and we get to dance.
And we get to dance, yeah. And
not like that.
Are you going to add music to that part of the?
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to dance like that though.
But it's something that I was a little shy about at first, but when things, my finances kind of, from being out of work for 6 months, spiraled out of control here, and things started. It became necessary to put my pride aside and ask the community for some help, and that's what I've done.
And do you want to talk about what the doctors told you, prognosis, further treatment, anything like that?
Well, what the doctors told me, and me at stage 4, of course, that the long-term prognosis is not a good one. 6 months ago, they told me, which I don't subscribe to any of their statistics, but statistically speaking, I have a 4% chance of making it past 2 years. And they said probably 1.5 years to 2 years you have left to spend enjoying this beautiful island. I don't, like I said, I don't subscribe to that. I believe that, you're as strong as you are, and I can, I've made a lot of progress with the chemo. I've a third of the people that they do give chemo to don't even respond to it, and they have to look for experimental drugs and all that. I've been responding well to the chemo. It's making progress. It's knocking things down. And I actually feel, other than a little bit of permanent side effects, like I have the nerve endings in my fingers, it killed off the nerve endings, so my fingers are numb all the time and my feet are numb all the time. But other than that, I feel as good as I did 6 months ago when I'm not being infused. It takes me a few days to recover, and then I feel good for a few days, but then inevitably it's time to get infused again. But did I get off track? What was I talking about? What was the original question?
Wait, what? Anything on a bucket list?
Oh yeah, thousands of things on a bucket list, but
Meghan Trainor? Is Meghan Trainor on your bucket list?
To go see her in concert?
Yeah.
Of course, that's a Nantucket girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very proud of her. But yeah, I have a lot of things on my bucket list, and but the main thing on my bucket list is to be around a lot longer, and enjoy waking up and seeing and living this beautiful life.
Yeah. Because
I love it here on Nantucket. My grandmother was born here. I mean, it's where I grew up, and I that's the main goal. Just be here and feel good, stay healthy as I can, and wake up to see another day. And that's.
You've done a good job so far. I mean, you look awesome. You don't look sick.
Well,
I mean, we know you're mentally sick.
Yeah, well.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be my friend.
I think anybody that knows me knows that already. We didn't have to say that, but yeah, it's just mainly my bucket list is to feel good every day when I wake up. That's my. I don't have any big goals like I want to jump out of a plane or go to Hawaii, which wouldn't be a bad idea. But I just want to get along and feel good, and well, I keep my eye on the prize, and that's to knock this cancer down. Even though doctors say in stage 4 you're never going to be cancer free, I don't even believe that. Mm-hmm. And when I go in there and they give me news like that, I just tell them I don't want to hear it. I mean, I ask them the questions, and then when they give me the answers, I tell them, I tell them that's not right. I'm going to do better than that. Yeah. They tell me a 4% chance. I'm going to work on making that percentage higher. And I'm striving towards being part of that 4%, maybe even making it 5%. I'm going to, strong people that can do it.
Yeah. Superman. Okay, so April 11th, we have Chicken Box Fundraiser. We have a GoFundMe page, which I'll link down below. And donate And anything else?
I appreciate it, and thank you.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world. Really, this community, they're great.
Don't cry because you're going to make me cry. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to donate, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
I love you like